Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, NASCAR Cup Series, Pennzoil 250. Later on today, we just got done qualifying. We got done to the first round of qualifying for the NASCAR Cup Series. Got it on the TV behind the camera. Get ready to do the final round for the run for the pole. So the Pennzoil 250, 250 miles on 100 laps, 3 stages, 30, 30, and 40. Previous 8 races, 4 won by JGR, Joe Gibbs Racing, and 2 won by Junior Motorsports. JGR's won 3 of the last 5. Those other 2 in the last 5 were Junior Motorsports. Daniel Dye will be back into 10 part-time for Colic Racing, 15 of AM Racing for Josh Berry. Carson Hocevar in the 5th car for Junior Motorsports. And then Sam Hunt's number 26 will be Connor Daly, former Indianapolis 500 leader. 7 of the 8 winners on the oval at Indy from the Xfinity Series qualified top 3. Yes, this is the 9th race that the Xfinity cars have raced on the big oval at Indy. 7 times the winner qualified top 3. The only other exception was 2012 when Brad Keselowski qualified 8th. Of those top 3, 4 times the pole winners won, 1 time for 2nd and twice for 3rd. Qualifying today, Cole Custer on the pole, Riley Herbst 2nd, Eric Almirola 3rd. So 7 of the 8 previous winners came from top 3, and those are our top 3. Sam Mayer 4th, Anthony Alfredo 5th. We got the big news today that Cole Custer will be going to Xfinity Cup Series next year for the Haas Factor team, number 41. Really wasn't a big surprise. We all kind of knew that was coming. When the Haas Factor team was announced, they were going to keep the 1 charter. The 41 charters one they're going to keep. And they're selling the other 3, and then we know that Haas Factory team will have 2 Xfinity cars. Joe Custer said today that Riley Herbst was offered a contract for 1. He's exploring his options, either moving up or whatever he wants to do for next year, which I understand. They also said they did speak to Hailie Deegan. They do see talent there, and they want to try to grow with her, but an announcement coming in at a later time. So that would be a heck of a 1-2 punch if they could keep Riley Herbst, which, hey, if he wants to go Cup racing, I know the rumor is 2311's 3rd charter if they get it. Hey, that's fine. You know what? More power to him if he can do that. And then they can always find somebody else and find another great driver to put in that 2nd team along with Hailie Deegan, hopefully, because I do see talent there as well, and I want to see her succeed. I want to see her given all the options, all the infrastructure behind her to succeed. I think she can do that in the right environment. All right, we have no clue what these cars are going to drive like on the Indianapolis Oval on the Brickyard. We've not had the Xfinity cars there since 2020. Most of the drivers weren't around. This is kind of a different car since then. Different rules, different aero package. It's the Atlanta aero package. It's got a softer right side tire than what Pocono had, but Pocono is quote similar. So we're going to look at Pocono numbers. This will include last week too, so this will be last 3 Pocono races, 22, 23, 24. I was going to run down average finish and then running position. So AJ Allmendinger 5.0, Austin Hill 5.8 and win, Sam Mayer 6.0, Sheldon Creed 6.66, Sammy Smith 7.5, Parker Clearman 8.5, Riley Herbst 9.0, Justin Allgaier 10.6, Brandon Jones 12.3, Anthony Alfredo 14.3. Average running position, Justin Allgaier 8.36, Sheldon Creed 8.66, Austin Hill 8.88, AJ Allmendinger 9.33, Chandler Smith 10.27, Brandon Jones 11.69, Riley Herbst 12.47, Sam Mayer 12.71, Josh Berry 12.96, and Ryan Sieg 13.76. Like I said, qualifying with the 3rd Haas team 1-2, Eric Almirola 3rd. We know he's returning from his internal suspension there with GGR. I love the fact that I've not seen one thing where the media's asked him about that yet, which I think is kind of bullshit. But whatever, let's just put down Bubba, say it's Bubba's fault when we know, because what the team said is Almirola's fault, but it's not. Ask Eric Almirola about it. Hell no, let's not do that. They may have, and I just haven't seen it yet, but I haven't seen it, and that's the thing. By this time, the week it was announced, every media outlet in the world was reporting and talking about Wallace about it. But that's just my opinion. All right, points. 19 of 26 races, so we know we got the 3-week break here. We come back at Michigan. Cole Custer with a win, locked in. Justin Allgaier win, locked in. Chandler Smith 2 wins. Austin Hill 2 wins. Jesse Love win. Stan Mara win, and Shane Van Gisbergen 3 wins. AJ Allmendinger plus 98. Riley Herbst plus 94. Sheldon Creed plus 77. Parker Claremont plus 58. Sammy Smith plus 22. Ryan Sieg minus 22. Brandon Jones minus 76. Will need a win. Anthony Alfredo minus 95. Brendan Poole minus 151. Parker Rutzhoff minus 173. Josh Williams minus 180. They're all going to need a win. Now, the way the rules are, you have to attempt to qualify for every race in order to be eligible for the playoffs. So with Indianapolis left, Michigan, Daytona, Darlington, Atlanta. So you have 2 restrictor plate races, or 2 plate races they call them. Daytona, Atlanta left. And then we got a road course in Watkins Glen, which we know SVG is probably going to win. And then Darlington and Bristol. That's the rest of the regular season for the Xfinity Series. So besides those 18, Jeff Burton, Jeremy Clemens, Leland Honeyman, Kyle Weatherman, Ryan Ellis, and Blake Perkins have made every race. They've ran in every race, so they are playoff eligible if they either get points or a win. So with those races left, Indy, if we kind of look at Pocono similar, we may know who's going to win. Michigan, that's going to be a high-speed track. We know Austin Hill runs well at those. Daytona, we know Austin Hill's won Daytona the last couple of years, but it's also a wild card race. Darlington, kind of the mile and a half. If you look at kind of the mile and a half this year, let's see who's won the mile and a half this year. We've not really had too many. Let's see, the 600 won by a Cup driver. Yeah, so I mean, Vegas was won by John Hunter. Chase Elliott won Charlotte. John Hunter won Nashville. So I mean, we've had kind of the Cup guys running some of those intermediates. So there's kind of a trap shoot. Watkins Glen, either Van Gisbergen or AJ Allmendinger. And you throw Austin Hill in there. We realize Austin Hill's a pretty damn good road racer. And then Bristol, short track. Good God. With the playoffs on the line at Bristol, what are some of these people going to do? I mean, it's going to be wild. But I can't wait. But the 4 picks to win the Pennzoil 250 return to the Brickyard. Cole Custer, Riley Herbst, Eric Almirola. They qualified 1, 2, 3, 7 of the last 8. And I'm throwing Austin Hill in there as well. I think Big Country knows how to get around these kind of tracks, the high-speed tracks. He runs fairly well at Pocono. Got a win there. I think they kind of translate enough where that's going to get them in the ballpark. Tomorrow being the 30th anniversary of the Brickyard 400. I got some stats with that when we talk about the history of that. My picks are going to be a little weird for that. My picks are going to be based on some cool things. So 2 of them are at least. So I can't wait for that. But anyway, that is the Pennzoil 250 NASCAR Xfinity Series race later on today. Cole Custer, Riley Herbst, Austin Hill, and Eric Almirola are the picks. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show, and don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader, sports channel content.